More Stokes fireworks as Durham edged day one. For all Ben Stokes and Sean Dixon's record-breaking ballistics against Worcestershire last week, they stalled at the line, held back by the pairs. The same couldn't be said for this week's opponents, Glamorgan, who brushed aside Leicestershire with ease back in Cardiff. Could they repeat that performance at the Riverside, with top spot in the division a real target? If Dixon wanted another lightning ton, it'd have to wait until the second innings. 5 his score when Nisa found an edge, and North East took the simple catch in the slips to see the country's leading run maker depart. But Durham weren't derailed by the loss of their opener. England's Alex Lees now joined by Keegan Peterson, and the pair were quickly hunting down 50, brought up with a lovely shot down the ground. They were in the foothills of three figures when Glamorgan had the wicket they were after, Lees chopping Lloyd on for 44. Borthwick stuck with Peterson through what remained all the way through to the break, a fairly even session at an end, with the score 94 for 2. The Durham skipper didn't last too long after lunch, the score still yet to breach three figures when he chipped Hogan to Carlson. Beddingham's first act was to tick the score beyond 100 with 3 pushed down the ground, and he would watch on, as at the other end, Peterson went to back-to-back half-centuries with a hard run 3 off the bowling of Nisa. Durham were pegged back though. Beddingham trapped in front for 11, a decision even the camera seemed to agree with. That was the cue for Ben Stokes to enter the fray. A characteristic cover drive from the England captain took Durham to 150 runs. But Peterson had to go. Looking to be a bit too cute to Lloyd, he fell on 78, handing a simple catch to Labuschagne. Stokes batted on in typical style, racing his way into the 40s and taking Durham beyond 200 in the process. And he was just one away from his half-century at tea. The score 224 for 5. The match still anyone's. He and Eckersley's 6th wicket stand was worth 50 after the break with 4 from the keeper's bat. And then Stokes waltzed his way to a 50 all of his own, scored off 74 balls. A misfield left Salter frustrated. But Glamorgan had their hosts 6 down soon after. Eckersley out LBW for 21 to Nisa. Stokes had a score to settle, hit in the box earlier by Labuschagne, and with memories of England's Ashes defeat still relatively fresh, he pumped the Aussie over the leg side to take Durham to 250 runs. It wouldn't be for the last time either. Another slog sweep to Labuschagne resulted in 6 more runs, and soon he and Rain had put on 50, the partnership up to the mark when Stokes reversed the Aussie to the fine leg boundary. Salter separated them. Rain bowled through the gate for 31. Stokes was up to 81 when he had to go, surprised by the bounce from Hogan, caught behind, and another attractive innings was at an end. Potts fell 2 balls later, unable to get off the mark before he was pinned in front. Durham weren't to be denied 300 runs. Bryden Cast back in the Durham side for the first time and making his mark already, even if it was via an edge. They'd get as far as 311 when Cast fell for 8, caught behind looking for a 6. The Durham innings at an end, had they fallen a bit short. Stokes had been their star once again, top scorer with 82, and it had looked like he'd recognised there were runs to be had out there. But Hogan with 4 for 67 had held them back, the match evenly poised heading into Glamorgan's first innings, which didn't get off to the best of starts. Salter out for 4, caught by Dixon off the bowling of Potts. And a second in quick succession, Gorvin out LBW for a 2-ball duck. There would be no further damage. Marnus Labuschagne took his adopted side to the close with the score 31 for 2. Tons of quality on display in this Division 2 match. Hopefully some more fun to be had between the Australian number 3 and the England captain on day 2.